want to say just a few things and come back with a few more thoughts after Ray and family sing. But before they do come and sing, I thought a lot about this night, really for a long time. It was several years ago that my son, Pastor Chris Fetters, and I stood in the living room at Gobbler Mountain. I was sharing with Kathy and Norman earlier, with Barbara and Owen, and he'd been a pastor for a long time, not only here, but then in Arizona, and then back in Arizona, and it was difficult for him to go and sit somewhere else and listen to someone else. I think that's true for a lot of pastors. And Chris and I were in that living room, and they had some struggles, and we prayed with them, and at that time they said, we just want you to know that you're our pastor, and we want you to come and make sure that you do our funerals when we die. And I thought, sure, this punk kid that grew up here at Dahlor Avenue Baptist Church and aggravated the heck out of Barbara. And then I realized they were serious. And so what a blessing it is. I grew up as Owen was my hero, as a pastor of this church, responsible for a lot of things in my family, but a hero. And then my pastor, and then my dad's good buddy, and then I came back and worked with him, for him, side by side with him, and I knew him that way as my boss, and then I got to turn around and be his pastor. I said, that's a pretty cool deal in life, You just never know where life and where God's going to take you. So it's with both sadness and great joy that I, Mike Fetters, stand before you tonight. The sadness comes first from knowing the struggle that Owen went through, really for a few years now, with his health and seeing his wife struggle and passing. And I never forget going to visit with both of them at the nursing home where Barbara was. And when I walked in, people pointed at me and said, "You're the one. You're the one." They had told them all kinds of bad stories about me. And you're the one. You're the one. And so I thought, secondly, I'm sad, not only for the struggle he went through, but I know that Kathy and Mario, who have taken care of Owen for some time now, are going to miss him a lot. I mean, they were pretty well connected at the hip for some time. And then the sadness that Norm and his family, who live here in Kansas City, will have the empty spot for Owen. And I know it's difficult. He'll be missed by everyone here who loved him and knew him, just to know that he has left his earth suit behind and has gone on to be with the Lord Jesus and all that have passed before him. So that's the exciting part tonight. The joy is that we know that Owen is now at home where he belongs. And that is so awesome. He's with all the saints that have gone on before him. And that is awesome. When I think about all that, he's now experiencing all that he spent so many years talking about, preaching about. He gets to experience it now. And I'm really not sure. I know that as we talked a little bit about him being in heaven, and Weldon talked about that, and I thought, I don't really know what heaven's really like. And I feel a little bit like the kindergartner who was asked what he thought heaven was like, and he responded, "I don't know, I ain't dead yet." And that's me, I'm here, and I can't even imagine, as the song says, what all it's going to be like. But Owen is getting to experience all that. So since there are a lot of things that we don't know tonight, there's a lot of things we don't know, but there are a lot of things we do know. And that's what I want to come back in a few minutes and share with you, if I could, after Ray and family come and sing.
You ready? Drawing from the well, drawing from the well, drawing from the well that will never run dry. Drinking living water us, come on. Drawing from the well, drawing from the well that will never run dry. Drinking living water, provided by the Father. Drawing from the well that will never run dry. And oh, it fills my life with assurance that I will never thirst again. And oh, all the days in my life are filled with the joy and the love of knowing Him. And I'm drawing from the well, drawing from the well, drawing from the well that will never run dry. Drinking living water, provided by the Father. Know that I'm drawing from the well that will never run dry. Drawing from the well that will never run dry. Drawing from the well that will never run dry.
Awesome. Wow.